Did this film have to get made? No. The first three are perfectly fine. But it got made, and it was made by Sony Pictures, and Sony Pictures does have the best track record. So, let's talk about Men in Black International. I like this franchise. I love the first two. The third one's fine. I think the third film gets too much guff. I think it's well made. I think it's serviceable. It's not a bad movie. The first film is obviously the best one. But International stars Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, Liam Neeson, and Kumail Nanjiani. And it was directed by F. Gary Gray. I really like F. Gary Gray as a filmmaker. I enjoyed most of his work. Straight Outta Compton, which he directed, is one of my favorite movies. It's probably my top 25 of the last, 15 years. I love that movie. The director's cut is fantastic, as is the base film. So I was, looking forward to this. I like Chris Hemsworth. I like Tessa Thompson. I love them both in Thor Ragnarok. I can't wait to see more of the characters in Thor Thunder and Love. So I was looking forward to this. Then I saw the reports that apparently this isn't the film that F. Gary Gray wanted to make. Apparently Sony did what they do, and they Sony'd it up. They changed a bunch of things, and F. Gary Gray apparently wasn't happy with the final product, and I can see why. I'm not happy with the final product. But let's talk about it. The good. Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. As seen in Thor Ragnarok, they have great chemistry. They work well together. Even in the small bits of Avengers Endgame, they work well together. Chris Hemsworth is good. He's talented. Tessa Thompson is fantastic. Not going front. She kind of carries this film. She's the superior actor to Hemsworth, but Hemsworth isn't bad by any means. If you've seen his previous work, you know he can pull off some good stuff. Just Tessa's just that small bit midge above him. Kumail Nanjiani was my favorite aspect of this film. He plays a tiny little alien called Pawnee, and he's adorable. He's hilarious. I would watch a movie just with him. Some of the alien designs are pretty cool. Like always, that's the whole focus of this franchise is, cool aliens. And, yeah, that's the only positives I really have for it is the cast and the chemistry between them, because a lot of this film falls flat to me. A lot of the humor didn't land. There were scenes that were supposed to be funny, and I'm just eh. And some of it was, so ham-fisted. There's a scene where Hemsworth is, trying to reach for a hammer, and it's an obvious callback to him playing Thor. And then he picks up and he throws it, and he's like, oh, that normally works. Yeah, that's supposed to be funny. But it's it comes off so, shoved down your throat. It's eh. There's too much CGI. And I understand with alien technology and aliens and spacecrafts and here come the Man in Black. There's gonna be CGI. The classic films all had a ton of CGI too. But in those films, when they could make it work practically, they did. There's a few aliens that are just, humanoid and they look human. And it's why are they CGI? Why didn't they do it practically? And it really pulls you out when you realize the classical, or Men in Black 1, 2, and 3 had practical aliens that were humanoid that looked fantastic. And this one's just CGI, CGI, CGI. And I get it. That's Hollywood. That's the day and age of if it's cheaper to just throw a motion capture suit on someone and go nuts than spend months to build a suit. I get it. I understand. But I just wish there was more practical work. Oh! I forgot one more good thing. The villains, I think they look really cool. They're these space clouds, so celestial beings that can transform into other people. And when they're in their alien form, I think they look cool. They remind me of Dormammu in Doctor Strange. And I thought they were unique. I thought they looked cool because the previous villains in the past 3 movies were all real aliens. But these have this cloud-like body, and I just thought it looked cool and unique. But back to the bed. It lacks charm. Say what you will about a Will Smith movie. outside of After Earth, Will Smith has charm, and he can charm up a movie. Like, even in Bright, I don't like that movie. I think Bright is not good at all. But he still had his charm. He still had the Will Smith charm. In this, since none of the characters have that charm to them, like Tessa Thompson almost reaches it, but not really, which is a shame. And it's like the whole film just lacks charm. There's a subplot of like, maybe there's a traitor in MIB, and it's like, that's cool, but like from the beginning, it's kind of like pretty clear who the traitor is, and it kind of like kills the tension of like, ooh, who's the traitor? We're going to find clues, and it's like, for pretty much like the first scene, like I'm like, he's the traitor. There's no other option on the table here, but him. So, but yeah, Men in Black International. It's fine. Like, it's serviceable. It's the weakest of the four, hands down, easily. A good cast can't save a crappy script, generic story, and poor CGI, you know? Like, a good director and a good actor can only raise a film so much. And I would love to see what F. Gary Gray actually originally planned for this. I would like to just have him explain his story, because I'm curious. And the Men in Black Jump Street Cross film never happened, because I would kill to have seen Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum in a Men in Black movie. Sony, you really dropped the ball on that one. It pains me knowing that film is never going to happen. But, like always, that's just my opinion. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.